Hello and welcome back to the third episode of Transport Fever 2 UK. Since the last episode, I've done some efficiency improvements on some of my cargo and passenger lines, but nothing much to talk about. For example, this train now has a higher capacity and also has a newer locomotive so it can go faster. Anyway, today I said I wanted to make a new industry, and I've been looking over to Ireland as the industry density over here is quite high. The reason why I want another industry is that it's the backbone of my money making operations, and it's pretty much guaranteed to make money if I set it up right. So I've been thinking about these two farms over here and this food plant here, which could then supply a lot of the rest of Ireland. So I think first of all, I'm going to do it all by train because that's the best way of moving a lot of cargo profitably. But I kind of want a cargo station here that touches both wheat plants. So I'll go for 240 meters. Might need a bit more money to come in before I do this, but it's coming in nice and fast. Oh, I might need to press play. There we go. And then I'm probably going to want a couple more platforms at this one because of shipping food to elsewhere. So I'm just going to for now get one track connected up to this one. I'm just going to do what it says using that bridge. I could use something nicer. I'm not sure if I really want that tunnel though. I mean, that's the cheapest if I lower it down a bit, still keeping the tunnel, unless I went to like here or something. That's also still quite expensive. So let's keep it like that and wait for 3 million, unless I was to say kind of like do it out to here. There we go, 72,000. I mean, the bridge itself is going to be very expensive. I mean, what if I curved it round Galway? That might be cheaper. But it means I make less money. I think I might just wait for the 3.1 million. If I just use the N key to lower this down a bit. Oh, it's 3.0 million now. If I use this bridge, it's slightly more expensive. And I also might want to double track this, so that's even more money spent, but even more money earned. So I'll just be patient. Right, so I now have the money, and that is built. So if I was to double track it, just have two trains, and I'd want it to split in the middle, so that on the bridge would be a very expensive place to split it. But it's all about the future earnings, so should do it like that. Then bring it a bit further along, then cut it in again, and that will allow for two trains on this line. So I shall do one-way signals just to make sure it really knows which way to go. And then that can be a new line delivering the wheat into Galway. Or grain, I think it's called. So obviously I'll need a train depot for that. And at the moment I'll probably just stick it there. And then I'll need to get a wheat train or a grain train. And even this train with 108 capacity, 50 mile an hour is almost 9 million, so I guess I'll just be patient. Can put the date speed up as well, just so I might get some more new trains coming soon. Right, so I now have 10 million. Well, I did, now I still do, so that's going to be my train for now, and I'll probably get a second one when I have the money. There's already some grain waiting here. And then once I've got some food, I might do a line that goes through Kilkenny towards Dublin, because both of those towns want food. So if I just, we're already on a steep slope here, but if I just did a line around there, that trains do a crossover here, and then headed up towards Kilkenny. Using a tunnel, clearly. So then we'll probably want it to wind up that way. Where is the food demand in Kilkenny? It's like here, so I could just do it, say, as a kind of branch off. Like that. And then Dublin, it's also close to the edge, so if I was just to do that, then if I brought the line up to like here, then I could do a branch off to Kilkenny and a branch up to Dublin. And then obviously this could also become like a main passenger route as well. Okay. So I'm going to send the line to Dublin round this side of the hill. Just waiting for a bit more money. Then I might have built this station a bit too long, because ideally I curved the track away earlier. So, oh, electric tracks, not quite yet. So if I just did that, and then connected it up to the main line like that, and then you can kind of like connect in like this. And then this can go around the hill and into Dublin. Might be a bit blocked by this coal mine unless I make a turn. And then it needs to turn back in towards Dublin. Like that. And then probably run it across the road, then bring it into single track. Now I probably won't have that many trains here, so I won't need that many signals, but just like here, here, at the junction, not there, just here. Might want, I mean they're not that expensive, but they are a bit expensive signals, so I don't want to waste them. And then signals here, and signals in the tunnel before this and after the station. So I might immediately want to move this depot so that it can cover all platforms. Don't need it with catenary yet. And how do I do this? Do I do like, yeah, I can do this. Like a really tight corner. Like that. So, yeah, just do a non-one-way signal going into that and there, just so they don't like mess each other up. So, for now, I'll need a new line from the food plant to Kilkenny, and preferably on the other platform, yep, from the food plant to Dublin. Now, obviously, I could set up some more cities in the future, but I can't even afford the trains for those at the moment. Just at them. The other thing is, at the moment this train isn't even full, so like it's not getting more than 72 it says, so I might cut its capacity down to at most 84. I mean, at this rate it won't even need that, so just save some money for now then. I'll add those carriages back on when I get the food delivered to the cities and this upgrades. So, making good money. Let's have a look at what trains I could get. So, looking for new standards. If I got this train with a 72 capacity, put it on the line to Dublin, because Dublin's bigger. And obviously, Dublin could get ferries. I'll probably do the ferries to Liverpool once the train line's extended up there. But once again, for that I need more money. I'll probably... And you can see the food's already waiting there, though this train didn't pick up any, but that'll help. And then I'll probably get the same, but with a 48 capacity to go to Kilkenny, because it's both less far and it's also doesn't need as much. So wait for 6 million. How are the other lines doing? I mean, this could... Both of these trains could still do with extending or duplicating if I could select it, but that money, that profit, how are these doing? Still profitable and still absolutely ram-packed full. How's the grain doing? If I can select the train. Oi, let me select you. Yep, still making lots of money. It's nicely and evenly spaced apart. So, I think it's just a waiting game to make money. Because, I mean, every one of my lines is profitable. Well, now this one isn't, but... Not doing too badly. Just be patient. Okay. The Dublin food train's coming back and there are 22 foods waiting. I mean, coverage is pretty good. It's not quite all of it, but I'm not going to complain at that. It's got 26 food going back. Eventually, over time, it'll get fuller and fuller, but we're just waiting for the food plant to upgrade. Yeah. Weaving through the forests of Ireland and arriving into Dublin. So, let's see how this goes. I mean, that's made almost 500 grand profit, and now Dublin's got some food, it's probably going to start to grow. So that's good. Hopefully I can do the same to Kilkenny. We've got almost 30 waiting for going back already. And then I'm just waiting for another million for the Kilkenny train. There we go. And that will be line 18. So now the shipment should be going up. The transport will go up as it gets delivered. The grain demand is still as it was, but as soon as this upgrades, the grain demand will be pretty much like way higher as soon as the yeah, this train's still only taking what, 65, but there's the Dublin train and it's got 52 on board, so that'll slowly do something. This hasn't got any on board yet, but there is one food waiting. That's got a pretty good radius. I mean, could consider getting a passenger line set up from Dublin, Kilkenny, Limerick sort of area where I've already got most of the tracks down. I'd already got stations that I could just tag platforms onto in Dublin and Kilkenny, but not quite now. So this has got full production, full shipment. It's just waiting for the transport to go up, and that will go up once more is delivered, because the transport is basically how many of what is produced and put aside for going to a city has been delivered. So, yeah, that'll just take time. I mean, in terms of my, let's say, food plant here and also fuel plant here, I could deliver to more cities. I mean, a lot of cities around here want bricks. So, I mean, there's a bricks plant here. That'll need slag or whatever this is, sand, or both marble and stone. This is using the industry expanded mod. So, you know, the industry's been expanded. I can get stone down here, but marble's not quite so easy. I mean, I could use this conventional bricks plant that just needs stone, so I could take it from the Sheffield quarry across to there. I mean, and then I could even like drop bricks back off at Grimsby on the way back. That would work. And I'll probably for now set that up with road vehicles. So I'm just gonna do one platform here. I'll do 3 platforms in the bricks plant, and I'll probably just build a bridge here so that it can do Grimsby. I'll then connect this road up to Doncaster, like that, and then bricks could also go to other cities, but for now it'll just be those 2. So I also want drop-off stops in Grimsby, which probably be best here, and Doncaster, which I'll do here. So if I just get a road depot here, for now I'm only going to do 2 lines. The first line will pick the stone up from here, drop it off at the bricks plant, and then stop off in Grimsby on the way back. And I might use waypoints to stop that crossing over. So, I know it crosses over there. Get rid of that and put it here. And then it stops crossing over. And then I'll also get a route, one of the other platforms, which is it's fine, to just deliver it to Doncaster. And, okay. In terms of cargo, I'm going to leave this. This is the best I can do. The 11 all cargo, though I could use the 12 with bricks to deliver to Doncaster. So I'm going to get 20 of these. I have no idea if that's too many or not. To go on line 20. And then I'm going to get 6 of these, which can go on line 21. And what I'm also going to say on these lines is get a full load, which just actually also means that the trucks spread out a bit more. So, it's all going good. How's the train line doing? Still 400 people waiting. I think this is slowly going down, but really, really slowly. I mean, could even need a 3rd train. This one also, like, a lot of people. There's the food plant doing pretty well. Right, let's go back over to Ireland. This food plant is now upgraded, which means I think this train is due an upgrade. So I shall get more gondolas. I shall go up to a 144 capacity, which is basically double, because this food plant now requires double. So that's good. So Dublin should be growing. Kilkenny is also growing. If you look at the charts, it's going up. It's going up. Autosave. So yeah, I think if there's one last thing I want to do this episode, it's probably to extend the passenger train line and get a load more trains on it. So, and I have no idea whether any of the kind of main stations like Birmingham and London say will get upgraded, but for now I'm just gonna extend off Birmingham. This might be interesting. I wish this road wasn't here. Yeah, I might have to for now spend an awful lot of money on destroying this road and all the buildings that are on it, so that I can, and even still, like, doesn't like me doing a level crossing there, so I should just cut it up. It's just a lot of demolition work, but I say did that as a connection. And I'll probably get a station in the north of Birmingham just to kind of connect to more people. So I might get one of these GWR stations. How long have I been going? Have I been going 240? Yeah, I've been going 240. So I'm trying not to destroy as many buildings, and I'm trying to also get a good connection. So let's put it there. And then I can connect a road up to the main entrance. And then can hook those up. Well, if it wasn't for that, and I've run out of money already. So I might want to do this on play mode, just so I can get some more money coming in. Also completely disconnected this part of Birmingham from the rest. I'm sure they'll do a connection here at some point. Anyway, that's more money. Just quickly pause to connect this up. And then that's that. They won't do a level crossing now, that's fine. There's one there, there's one there. I could connect that. No, it's too much slope. Could connect it to here. I think I'll just give them a helping hand, connect it here, and maybe, well, if I got rid of the crossover track here, which I won't need after the extension, then I can connect it over there. But anyway, I've got it up to here. Next, I want to get it up to Stoke. So if I just bend around here, and then it wants to do a bridge. I don't think I'll stop it, but I might do one of these bridges. This also came from a mod pack, but also allows them to go up to full speed of 75 miles an hour, and then bend it round into Stoke. So let's get on one of these GWR stations. That is on a massive hill, so let's just do it on play mode. Would like it right in the centre, but I fear that might need some terraforming. So yeah, say if I placed it there, might need to do a tunnel even. But once again, waiting for some more money. I'm really in the negative here. Hopefully, yeah, I'm back into positive, but there we go. Station. So I'll just connect the road up there once I have the money. Might just only destroy one house, then it's cheaper. There we go. And then quite likely I'll need a tunnel here, which does mean that I don't disrupt the city above. And there we go. So Stoke. And I think I'm going to do Warrington, Liverpool. So, Warrington. This might be difficult, actually. Yeah, I could just do a shorter station, and then the short platform, the loading speed will be slightly decreased, but it's not the end of the world. And then do a terminus at Liverpool, and for now I'll just keep it to 2 platforms. I don't think the line's going to go any further, so I'll build it as a terminus. So now that's connected up to there. Now that can connect up to there. I've got enough money to do this. Yes, not yet, but now I do. There we go, and now it's all connected round. So, I'm trying to decide whether to do one line from London to Liverpool, or just to have like 2 different lines kind of crossing over at Birmingham. I think I'll choose the latter, so if I did that, then it'll by default use this platform instead rather than the other one. So I shall set up a new line. In the future I'll probably do it as one, but for now lane capacity is a really big issue. I'll have it as 2, and once again, don't really need signals. Put it back on the other side. Oh, I didn't do a crossover here at Liverpool. Right. There we go. That's better. And then after Warrington, Stoke, Birmingham. And it's all on the right. It's all on the correct side. So, once again I'm going to need a train, but I'm going to need quite a lot of money for said train. So, if I build a depot here, I'm just going to wait. But while I am waiting, I'm going to do a bus line around Liverpool, because the traffic here is not the worst, but also not the best. So, it's stopping right outside the station, along here, etc, etc. And then down here, down here, down here. A lot of stops, but to be honest, these kind of city bus routes aren't really supposed to be really efficient. They're more just supposed to get the job done. Then here, I mean, I could do trams, but can't really be bothered. So, road depot. What's the newest? So it's that, which carries 12. I'll probably get 16 of those. 8 in each direction. So, there we go, 14 stops in total. Then I'll get the other vehicles to go the other way. I probably do need to name these lines at some point, but not now. There we go. So that will start doing circuits around Liverpool, but obviously the creme de la creme will be to get this line with a train on it, and also probably to get another train on this line. Just wait for the money. Right, I've now got a train on the Birmingham to Liverpool line. I also upgraded to London to Birmingham line to have 3 trains, so hopefully that gets a little less congested. Oh my gosh, that London's already down, but still 450 people waiting here. So let's see, but maybe the option to travel to Liverpool will increase the passenger demand. Anyway, this new train here hasn't got anyone waiting for it yet, but we'll see. Someone waiting for it in Warrington. No one yet in Liverpool. Oh, now there is one. So, passenger demand for that will probably build up over time. Now, I'm tempted then, straight off the back of that, to get a boat over to Ireland. Trying to do this whilst not destroying too many buildings might be difficult. If I put it on like the edge here, then got a road down to it like this, then that's connected. Then if I just did the same thing in Dublin, and then obviously if I got a bus route in Dublin, then passenger lines off that, then you could theoretically do a whole journey from London through to like somewhere else in Ireland. So for now, I'm just going to do this. So Liverpool to Dublin. How much will a ship cost is the main question. Well, first of all, how much will the depot cost? So, passenger. I need a small boat because I only built a small dock. 85 capacity, that'll do. And put that on line 25. And then I'll get a bus line around Dublin. So that connects to the ferry terminal. So let's just do this up here. There we go. And then build bus stops close to road junctions, then that will increase the connectivity. So then send it down here, and back. So put a bus depot around here, and I'm thinking 6 buses each way around the loop, so 12 in total, but I only bought 6, so let's just do this. And then I'll buy another 6 to go the other way. So now, in theory, someone could go all the way in somewhere in London, get a bus to the station, or to the station in Slough, get a train, change in Birmingham, go up to Liverpool, get on the bus, no, because they don't connect, get on the bus round to the ferry terminal, and then get the ferry across to Dublin. So you could go all the way from London to Dublin. But already I think I'm seeing the issue with this line, which is that I might need another train, or at least to increase the capacity on this one. I might just go with increasing the capacity for now, because it's cheaper. But yeah, I definitely 100% will need a second train on this. I just will hold out. So this has 147. It's going to pick up most but not all people. It's already got quite a few people waiting for it in Birmingham. How's this line doing? Trains are full, but hopefully number here's definitely gone down, so slowly the line will get slightly less busy. This line around Slough's quite busy. Might just replace the vehicles to the newer model to increase the capacity and the speed. Same with, well, I think it was just the Slough line actually. Though line 6, I'll replace the buses once I've got the money. Once I've got the money. There we go. And then line 7, I suppose, as well. Waiting for the money. To be honest, I'll probably get rid of 2 vehicles. There we go. So those 2 can yeet. Do you want to eat bigger buses in Birmingham? Yeah, I do. So I'll wait for the money anytime now. I mean, it's also quite apparent to me that I built a bus route around the centre of Birmingham and it doesn't even cover all the outside because Birmingham's grown so much. Same thing in London, to be fair. But yeah, that's set of buses. Yeah, this station does just about get to the bus line, and then on the other line, it's also got 2 more than the other line. I know that was useful at one point, but it isn't anymore. So, wait to replace all these buses. So, I mean, slowly all my routes will start making more money, but I think I've come a long way since the start of this episode. Got a train line to Liverpool and the ferry line across, and also food deliveries in Ireland. So I think I'll end the episode here. Thanks for watching.